The T-Wolves came into the arena tonight with a look of confidence. Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Anthony Edwards is on the rise. Karl Anthony Towns said, quote, he already has the talent. We all knew that when we drafted him, but he just wants it. And he has that thing, something you can't teach. It has to be built in. Asked of his ceiling, Edwards says, quote, I don't think I have one. I can be as good as anyone. Brian?
Oh, tremendous, Allie. Thank you. Well, Grant, it's still early in the season, but when you're on a team, do you have a good sense of where you stand in the league at this point?
Well, it's hard to say. The year is just getting started. You just never know about injuries, trades, chemistry, how it all comes together. So I think most players aren't too concerned with the standings just yet.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the 1. And for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Mr. Moves in at the 4-man position. Now here's Booker. Here's Sanders. Not going to go that time. McDaniels with some nice D. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Ayton finds Bridges. Here's Sanders. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
At the line for one.
Free throw drops for Conley.
Yeah, one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
Pass to Booker. Here's Sanders. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Back to Booker. Clock at 6. And the shot goes down.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
Now here's Towns. And here's McDaniels. Booker defending. Conley against Paul. Here's Conley. He had 9 points in his last time out. Shoots over Paul. Offensive board. Gobert. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Paul Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's McDaniels. Outside Conley. Pass to Towns. Knocked away. Bridges with it. Towns covering. Takes it inside. Fades away. Outside for Booker. Over McDaniels. Booker no good.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Here's Conley. No good there. Paul with some nice D. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. For 3, Booker hits a three-pointer. Booker's got 5 now.
Yes, so good to see Booker knocking down the corner triple. A go-to scorer with considerable range.
Pass to Edwards. Now Conley. Back to Edwards. The 3. The rebound by Bridges.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Sanders. Outside Paul. Here's Sanders. And that one drops for him.
He's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
The Timberwolves trail. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Conley. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Chris Paul.
Totally fearless. Conley clashes against strong defense inside. He'll go to any lengths to find those shots.
Free throw drops for Conley. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You were so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Holiday's checked in for Chris Paul. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Phoenix?
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
The first free throw is good.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Bridges hits them both. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Now here's Conley. Towns double team. 4 on the clock. From 11 feet away. The rebound by Bridges.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
The shot by Holiday, no good. The Timberwolves have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Conley passes to Edwards. Goes up from the top of the key. Count the basket.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Holiday finds Ayton. Over Gobert. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Third team foul. Shooting for Phoenix, DeAndre Ayton. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw misses.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Now here's Bridges. And they pick up 2.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. And Minnesota calls time here. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% 3, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. Number 1, Minnesota.
If this team had a chance to push it last season, they did. The best fast break team in the league.
And here's Conley. Pass to Towns. Now here's Edwards. He's guarded by Bridges. Bridges against Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one a little long. The Suns have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. For 3, Bridges fires in the triple. Bridges has got 7 points in the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Conley passes to Gobert. Conley against Holiday. Outside Edwards, from behind the arc. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Edwards has got his 2nd basket of the night. Pass to Sanders. Ayton in the high post. Here's Sanders. Outside Holiday. This one for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. Count that one. Holiday with the ball. Pass to Bridges. It's Booker on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Here's Bridges. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Towns with the ball. Buries it down low.
I know it's early, But you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now here's Ayton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. For three, Bridges. Sinks the tray.
Oh, it's just waiting threes for them early.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Pass to Towns. McDaniels with it. Booker defending. Here's Conley. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
Now Ayton. Lets a floater go. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Clarkson comes in for McDaniels. And it's McLaughlin in for Mike Conley. Edwards against Bridges. Washington outside. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Here's McLaughlin. The kick out to Edwards. Three-pointer. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul of the game. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Anderson's checked in.
Kyle Anderson.
Phoenix has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Pass to Bridges. Here's Crawford. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's McLaughlin. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
At the line for 2.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Now Washington. Pass to Holmes. Back to Washington. And here's Lopez. Holmes passes to Bridges. Washington with the ball. 5 on the clock. Drills it from deep. And the Suns lead by 8.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Here's Edwards. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Phoenix has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Washington.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Now here's Clarkson. Tightly guarded. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Here's Crawford. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Lopez. Now here's Washington. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. The ball goes to Minnesota.
For Minnesota, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall.
2 minutes remaining.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Anderson. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Pass to Lopez. Now Holmes. Here's Crawford. Here's Bridges. Guarded by Edwards. Clock at 6. From 8 feet. And rejected.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
Bridges against Edwards. 4-3. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way.
Yeah, they beat this team in the season series last year. But what's that really saying?
We got to be honest here, which is really the only way I roll. Neither of these teams are world beaters. But you've got to start somewhere. A win tonight would be a step in the right direction.
Here's Washington. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Lopez finds Washington. Oh, and Reed with a block. They retain possession. Bridges passes to Holmes. Here's Crawford. And that one hits the back iron.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Now here's Edwards. He has 7. Another shot. Good on the shot.
Anthony Edwards.
And now it's just a 4-point Phoenix lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Crawford. Can't cash in the 10-footer. Mikal Bridges has been on display for the Suns. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant, just owning the boards. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Well, Clark, you've got your good players in the league, but then there's that group that is in that elite category. What type of player commands that kind of respect?
Well, I think it's a guy who shows up every day but produces at a high level. I think you probably tip your hat to scores in that case, but there's a lot of respect and cachet given to outstanding defenders. Anybody that's excellent consistently, I think, gets a level of respect that's special.
So for Minnesota right now, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position. And Anderson, no good on that one. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Pass to Sanders. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Timberwolves trail. To the left side wing. 13 feet out. Anderson can't get it to go. Clarkson against Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got 8.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Towns. Outside, Anderson. And Chris Paul clears it away.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Minnesota foul. Anthony Towns. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Phoenix. Sanders. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
McDaniels is checked in for Anderson. And so he makes both from the line. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Outside McDaniels. Pass to McLaughlin. Back to Towns. To stop the run. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Come on, this is a big guy here in Towns. I mean, you got to foul him a lot harder than that to stop the shot. I mean, he's just too strong. Now he gets a chance to add 1 more at the line.
Rudy Gobert is checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley comes in for McLaughlin. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Crawford, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's McDaniels. The shot from the low post is good. McDaniels got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Pass to Sanders. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Towns. Now Clarkson. Booker defending. Here's Towns. Outside McDaniels. Back to Towns. Fires from 14. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Phoenix has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. To the inside. Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
So impressed with that bucket by Ayton. Fantastic body control from the big man.
Now here's Clarkson. Fires for 3. Goes up again. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And of course he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
Taking 2 shots.
That one's off.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
And he sinks the second. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Pass to Sanders. To the paint. Here's Holiday. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Conley. Gobert with it. Back to Conley. Now here's Towns. Just 5 to shoot. And he gets it back. Here's Gobert. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Back to Paul. It's good from in tight. Paul's gotten his second bucket of the game.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Here's Clarkson. And it's blocked. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. And they forced a shot clock violation. Great D.
Phoenix ball.
The Suns have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Pass to Sanders. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Still Suns ball.
Throws it up high. And Ayton with the stuff.
They're looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
Here's Conley. 6 points for him. Pass to Gobert. Clarkson outside to the wing on the left. Here's Towns. They get it back. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the
Shooting for
glass.
Minnesota.
You know, one of the things that sets McDaniels apart is his ability to guard virtually any position on the floor. He creates major matchup problems with that versatility.
Talking about McDaniels' defense. That's how he got a lot of minutes early in his career.
You know, a lot of guys make their mark defensively early on, which buys them time to develop in other areas, and it's an ideal way for young players to contribute right away. If you're stressing defense, then he's a guy that you want on your team.
Here's Sanders. 15 in his last outing. Holiday drives in. Banked it in off the glass. Holiday's got his first 2 points of the night.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Back to Gobert. Clarkson outside. Towns passes to McDaniels. Second chance shot. That one's wide left.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Oh, and Towns with the block.
Aggressive defense from Towns there, staying all over the shot and getting a clean block.
Bridges, he's checked in for Chris Paul. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Clarkson. Here's Ayton. Soft touch off the glass. Ayton's got 6 here in the quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Edwards. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's McDaniels. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 3rd assist of the night. Pass to Sanders. It's Booker on the wing. Down low. Sanders with the bucket. He's got 12.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting just 42% so far in the game. Outside Edwards. Outside Conley. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Washington's checked in for Booker. Anderson's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Holiday. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Count it. Ayton's got 8 points.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Towns. Outside Conley. Outside Edwards. No good on the 3. Phoenix has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Holmes, he's checked in for Holiday. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Reed's checked in for Towns.
One shot.
Oh, just much more assertive offensively in the second quarter. He's putting pressure on this defense and earning trips to the line.
Pass to Edwards. And here's Anderson. Will it go? And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Sanders. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, good D by Edwards. Conley finds Edwards. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. 11 points in the game.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Here's Washington. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Pass to Bridges. Here's Sanders. Into the lane. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Outside Conley. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The defense tries to stop Conley with the foul, but he shows great poise and manages to get it off.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Mike Conley. At the line for 2.
And he makes a first. Well, we often see teams make big moves right before the trade deadline. Clark, do you like when a team goes through significant changes mid-season?
Well, it does keep things interesting, but as a general rule, I don't think you can do that consistently. But it does add some life and excitement to what's going on when it does happen. But major roster changes, as a general principle, are typically not going to work in your favor.
Phoenix has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Pass to Holmes. Now here's Bridges. Guarded by Edwards. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Anthony Edwards. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for your Suns, Mikal Bridges. One shot.
One shot.
That's good from Bridges. Now here's Edwards. He's got 11. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Conley. And here's Edwards. Back to Conley. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Can't hit that one. And Phoenix the other way now. They host the Pistons after this one, and that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them. Washington against Conley. Washington's shot is good. Washington's got 5 now.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Outside Conley. Pass to Reed. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Washington outside. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's McDaniels. He's got 9. Pass to Reed. And here's Conley. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Phoenix has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. And here's Ayton. Reed defending. Here's Sanders. Jacks up a 3. And Conley grabs the miss. The Timberwolves shooting 35% in the second so far. Edwards. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Edwards has gotten 4 this quarter.
And they're giving up way too many second chance points.
And, you know, defense isn't done until you finish it off with the rebound. It's like the period at the end of a sentence. That's where they have to improve.
Over to the left wing. 3-pointer, Bridges. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Washington against Conley. Back to Reed. Fires the 3. Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Phoenix has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Washington against Conley. Here's Ayton. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Nas Reed. Second personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for your Suns, DeAndre Ayton. One shot.
One shot.
The Timberwolves really having a tough go here. Edwards, a pass to Reed. Lopez with the steal. Ayton with it. Pass to Lopez. Now here's Washington. For 3, Bridges. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Phoenix ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's us as players. We're letting them get too much, fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. It was Mikal Bridges setting the pace in the first quarter. He had 20 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 steal. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
Well, with the way they struggle to defend the three-point line, it's starting to look like warm-up here. Not be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Well, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.